Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Andrea Jackson. This year, the Oscars will have a ton of movies vying for Hollywood's most coveted piece of hardware, including the action-packed movie Silent Partner. Joining us to talk about the movie is a star of the film, Roderick Lawerence. Roderick, great to see you.
It was great to see you. Thank you for having me.
So tell us all about the movie.
The movie follows a Black attorney who successfully represents a white woman who kills a Black child. Obviously, a very controversial case. He gets promoted because he wins that case, and then he kind of just has to figure out his life and what sacrifice is worth, getting his dreams.
Roderick, for those people who've seen the movie, what's the response been like?
Oh, the response has been beautiful. It's been such a blessing to have the response we have for the year. It's a visceral response from everyone, and they, heightened emotions from everybody on all sides. And I think that if you're going to make art, if you're going to make a piece, then you need to make something that makes people feel something, and that seemingly is what this has done. So I'm happy with it.
With so much competition out there, from the big screen to the small screen, why do you think people should see this particular movie?
I think that people pay attention to issues through art. People get sick of watching the news. They don't want to listen to facts. They don't want to see things that are going on in the world. And I think that Black male mental health and microaggressions are huge things in our lives right now that need to be in the forefront. And our film puts it up in the forefront, but in a somewhat entertaining way. So I hope that it can start to normalize some conversations that aren't being had.
Art, entertainment, information. It's a triple threat. What made it an Oscar qualifier?
So we actually were in maybe 5 or 6 competitions throughout the year that were, if we won those, they were Oscar qualifying. We were also added to a list of films that showed for a week in Hollywood. And they showed all 7 days, and they picked a certain amount of short films throughout this past festival circuit, and we were one of those, and that made us Oscar qualifying on top of our festival circuit run. And so it was not something that I necessarily shot for, but it's a huge blessing and a really cool thing for us to be going through right now.
And talk about some of the festivals you've taken the movie to.
Wow. So we did I think 22 festivals.
Wow.
We got into, which is really wild. We won, I think, 4 best films. Our director won best director. I won best actor in Atlanta. So Atlanta Bronze Lens was really beautiful for us. We were up for best film. That's where I won best actor. Martha's Vineyard was really beautiful. Cleveland, my hometown, is an Oscar qualifying festival. We premiered there. So we had a really, really awesome run the past year.
And Roderick, tell me, it's in the short film category, so is there the possibility of this being turned into a full-length feature film?
Yes, we actually are turning it into a full-length feature film, and we'll be shooting that this year. So, I mean, out of all the things that happened, out of the Oscar qualifying, out of the accolades, and all the cool things that have happened, I think the awareness about the issue and the fact that we get to make it a feature film is definitely the highlight of the entire thing.
Roderick Lawerence, thank you so much. Roderick Lawerence and Oscar all in the same sentence. I love that for you. For more on Silent Partner, go to dailyflashshow.com.